I still remember clearly that day, a day that was actually ordinary, but turned out to be extraordinary because of an incident that I never expected at all. That morning, I was at Pudong International Airport, Shanghai. My job as a freelance writer has led me to frequent public places for inspiration, including airports that are always full of stories, meetings, goodbyes, smiles, and tears mixed together. However, who would have thought that this time I would be the witness of an unexpected reunion that made the entire airport seem to stop breathing? That day I arrived early because there was news that some of the top celebrities would be heading to Milan to attend Milan Fashion Week, the prestigious annual event that is always the center of attention of the fashion world. I, as a source, would not want to miss this rare opportunity. My camera, notebook, and pen are all in my hands. I thought I would only write about clothing styles, fan expressions, or brief interactions between celebrities. But God had another surprise. The atmosphere of the airport. The airport has been full of people since morning. Fans lined up with banners and posters bearing the names of their favorite artists. Some are holding flowers, some are busy turning on cell phone cameras, and some are shouting their idol's name. The smell of coffee from the tavern in the corner of the room is mixed with the sound of the creaking wheels of suitcases on the marble floor. The atmosphere is boisterous, but that's exactly where the beauty is. I walked down the international departure corridor, occasionally stopping to note small details that could be written material. All of a sudden, there was a bigger noise than usual. Everyone turned towards the main entrance. I turned my head, and that's when I saw the person who had always been the center of public attention, Bai Lu. It comes with a casual yet elegant style. Her hair was softly flowing, sunglasses perched on her face, and she wore a black leather jacket paired with light blue jeans. A simple style that somehow actually makes her look like a star on the runway. The fans immediately cheered hysterically. Bai Lu's name echoed throughout the room. I could feel vibrations in the air, a kind of energy that was hard to explain. Bai Lu smiled, albeit faintly. He waved to the fans, then stepped in quietly. I watched his movements, trying to capture details that the camera could not see. There was something behind his smile, whether it was fatigue, whether it was nervousness, I couldn't be sure. Clearly, his presence is always capable of stealing attention. Surprising emergence. I guess the surprise of the day was only about Bai Lu, but it turned out that I was very wrong. Shortly after Bai Lu entered, the atmosphere changed again. This time, the cries of the fans sounded different. More surprised, more shocked, as if they had just seen something impossible. I turned my head again, and my heart almost stopped when I saw who appeared from the same door. Chang Huasen. The name immediately struck my mind like lightning. Chang Huasen, an actor who had been close to Bai Lu in the past. They were once rumored to be in a relationship, although it was never officially confirmed. But the issue of their closeness has been enough to make fans speculate for years. And now, unexpectedly, he appears in the same place, at the same time, with the same seemingly objective, Milan Fashion Week. Chang Huasen appeared dashing in an all-black suit, a leather backpack on his back, and a calm face that contrasted with the boisterous noise of the airport. The camera instantly highlights it. The fans who had initially focused on Bai Lu were now divided. Some even began to speculate aloud. Did they come together? I stood transfixed. My heart is pounding like crazy. As a writer, this is a golden moment. As an ordinary human being, this is a moment that gives me goosebumps. Moments that keep everyone glued. Bai Lu, who was originally walking towards the departure gate, suddenly stopped. I saw him turn towards the sound of the crowd behind him. And there, his gaze met Chang Huasen's. That moment only lasted a few seconds, but it felt so long. I could clearly see Bai Lu's eyes, which were enlarged in surprise. Her lips slightly opened as if at a loss for words, while Chang Huasen just looked at him with an expression that was hard to guess. There was longing, there was surprise, there was also a faint little smile that seemed to say, "Finally we meet again." The airport was suddenly quiet. The sound of screaming fans, the sound of announcements from loudspeakers, even the roar of a spinning suitcase, all seemed to be lost. There were only those two people, standing facing each other, with a long history between them. I tried to hold my breath, trying to capture that moment in my mind. The cameras of the fans flicker endlessly. In a matter of seconds, their photos and videos are sure to spread across the internet. And I know that the world of entertainment is about to explode. First steps after reunion. Bai Lu finally smiled faintly, albeit awkwardly. It stepped forward, approaching Chang Huasen, who remained standing on the spot. The people around immediately opened the way, as if aware that they were witnessing something special. I took a step closer, not missing a single detail. I didn't expect we'd meet here. Bai Lu's voice sounded low, almost swallowed up by the boisterous noise of the airport. Chang Huasen chuckled, a voice that was warm yet also contained a mystery. I didn't expect it either. The world is small, isn't it? I could feel the tension and warmth between them. Like two people who were once close, once shared many things, then separated, and now reunited by fate. They walk side by side towards the check-in area. Fans followed from afar, some even broadcasting live on social media. I heard one of them whisper, "Is this a sign they're back together?" Flashbacks and speculation. As a source, I certainly can't rely solely on what I see. I have to remember their history. Bai Lu and Chang Huasen had worked together on a drama project several years ago. Their on-screen chemistry was so strong that it led to rumors of a romance in the real world. Although there was never an official statement, several photos of them together outside the filming were circulated, reinforcing public suspicion. However, after that, the two were rarely seen together. Their careers went their separate ways. Bai Lu skyrocketed further as a top actress, while Chang Huasen opted for more selective projects. Many suspect that their relationship simply ended, without clarification, without explanation. And now, this unexpected reunion seems to be reopening an old sheet. I can't help but be curious myself. Is this just a coincidence? Or is there something bigger going on?